Good evening, guys and girls, how are we all doing today? Yes, I do have the tier 6 Swedish Premium, but this video is not about that. There will be another one that portrays like a good couple of games, both top tier and bottom tier. We'll get into that later. This is on how to use the new replay feature that we've had brought in on the 4.1 update, so here's how it goes. A previous game that you played, go back onto the log saying, you can access this when the actual game itself is physically over. For the purposes of this video, it's not the case. On the left hand side you can see watch replay. As soon as you hit the A button, it will load up the game that you've just played. Click A, watch replay, and it will play as if it's a normal game. Now when you immediately start, you are effectively locked to your tank, whereby you're free to move around the camera with the right analog stick, but the options after that are available to you. Director mode, follow mode, everything like that. And I'll show you how to use it. Is relatively easy. Just to confirm that these control systems are for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, so the PS4 controls obviously will differ somewhat. If the button layout's in a similar location, you can say your right triggers go up and down, and it'll be the same story on the PlayStation as well. So just waiting for the game to start. So as it is, the game's already underway, only a few seconds into it, and I'm using my right analog stick to move around the camera. You can see in the top left hand corner you have details about what you want to do. So if you have your playback control, you can pause, go backward, forward. You can change the playback speed, and you can also pause it and it will go back. And finally press the down button to hide the playback control. Next we're going to have a look at is the camera view. So at the moment we're on the tank camera. This is what you'll get all the time. Unfortunately you can't press your left analog stick in to go forward and backward. It has to be your right, so that's pretty much what it should always be. And your other buttons, so for example here, right trigger, left trigger, switches between the tanks. This is effectively how it is if you're a dead tank and you're moving about. The difference being that you don't have that stupid little hue over the top, so it's a little bit nicer. And also, if you actually start skipping tanks when you're dead, you can see when them tanks are sixth sense and detected, i.e. there. So that's another thing that you can actually do in the game now, is you can see when tanks in your team are sixth sense or detected. So what we'll do is we'll go back to myself, eventually find it, and the next view is the free camera. Left trigger goes up, right trigger goes down. You can fly about the map. Now fortunately they've allowed you to see every tank on the game, so much like you have on the World of Tank console, PC replays, you can't see the enemy tanks. On console you can, so this will help quite a bit. And if you wanted to get a nice little view of the battlefield going on, like a proper mini battle, you can turn the HUD off and you can just have a look at the tanks going through their daily bases of running through. Goddamn KV5. Turning the HUD back on is just a simple pressing the B button. Next you'll see every now and then there's the X button loads up, which is the follow mode. Now this is individual as well, so if I go up to this VK100p, the follow mode is available. If I go really close to him or really far away from him, press the X button, I'm now following him. Unfortunately, because of my choice of camera location, I'm going to go through a building, which is not ideal, but a little bit better when you're on other tanks. But you can change and chop between tanks itself, so you don't have to stick to the same one. So I'll go down to this really annoying light tank that kept spotting me all the time, and you can see the follow mode is available again. Click the X button on him, and my camera is now locked, so I can't move it left and right, but I can view the camera in its fixed location. Press X again and it goes away. The next one to come up is the director camera. If for example we use my position over here, right trigger to go down and hit that and get a director camera. Again, my camera doesn't move in terms of moving about. I can move it left and right, and this is where you can use your trigger. So right trigger to zoom in, left trigger to zoom out. And again, this is one if you want to turn off your view mode. So for example, we'll go over here and watch Gaika and the other T34, is it? T34-100. Both jump over the top, miss the Liberté completely, and then the KV5 pushes him on top. I did wonder why he was losing so much health. I'm very glad I managed to pick the moment that happened, because that was really funny. Coming out of director mode again, you'll just press the Y button, and that is basically it. It's very, very simple, very easy to use, and will be useful when you want to make videos. So if you want to make an epic run-through scene of tanks flying over the top and jumping on top of each other and get 3 different camera angles and do some sort of Michael Bay, like 17,000 explosions in a 3-second clip, because reasons, you can do that now. And this is just a very easy way of looking at things, and I am really, really impressed at the fact that I can go on any specific tank and see that their sixth sense are detected, as you can in the game. I really quite like that. But this is just a very small video, and the easiest to use replay feature, which is finally in the game. Not forgetting at all that you only get 5 views, 5 replays of your last games, so anything after the next one will be pushed back and deleted, and you'll only get the most recent one you played. So for every 6th game you played, the first one you had will then be deleted. So if you have something epic, you can go back into it, slap that middle button twice, and then eventually be able to get a recording of it if you wanted to. It's going to be so good. And for those, if you wanted to, you can then watch your replays, look at the position of enemy tanks. If you find that one person specifically is having issues, that they keep killing you, you can see where they go. Maybe if you come across them next time, you'll figure out where they are. So there's always an advantage to that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to look out, because I will be putting up my new STRV M4257. There'll be a couple of videos, one regarding to my top tier game, so it's not this one, it was another one, and how well it does bottom tier as well. Hopefully you enjoy the videos, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful people later. God damn it.